Sean asked a good question. How do you get over the nerves of being on video? I think I always tell you guys, the nerves of being on video is connected to a few things, right, Sean? So the first thing that you need to know is your purpose. What are you getting on camera to share? What are you here for? Who are you sharing with? Like, what's that thing that you really are itching to share, or the thing that you want to be known for? What's your purpose? I always tell you guys, your purpose is connected to your pain, right? So your pain is something that you've probably overcome, or you're probably going through it right now, which is why some of us are confused about our purpose, right? But if you've gone through that pain, and you really, that's that thing that you want to share because you've overcome it, you got to know what that purpose is. The second thing is you got to know your people. Who are you getting on camera for? For you guys, I know exactly what you're here for. And so I'm able to come on and deliver to you, right? You got to know, who am I sharing with? Like, who is this person? What do they want from me? Right? The third thing is you got to think about a plan. Like, how often? So we kind of spoke about that today. How often are you going live? Like, what's your plan for it? What do you want to speak about? Like, what's the format of your show? Planning is key. A lot of us we're thinking about going live and it makes us nervous, but we never thought about, like, what am I going to say if I go live? What is that thing going to be like? Like, what's my first video going to be about? Have I planned out my first 5 videos? Who is the person that I'm speaking to so I can create a plan for them to show up on camera, right? Creating a plan definitely invites that consistency that we were speaking about before. And then you can think about your presence, which is kind of what I told Dr. Scott. Think about all of those things before you think about, your presence. What camera am I going to get? What software? Like, that's number 4 thing. Like, that's not even on the top of the list, right? So your presence is your on-camera presence, what that's going to look like, like all of those things. What software am I going to use? What camera am I going to use? Like, that's the number 4 thing, your presence, and bring the energy, bring that. And the 5th thing is practice. So we want to be able to do this over and over. I made a commitment to you that I would be live on Fridays at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And so because I've done that, you guys are here. And we can have conversations, we can communicate. This is for you, right? And that's the thing. So we got to think about things in that way, Sean. I hope that was helpful. I know I definitely probably just flew through that. But yes, and Sonia made a great point. Sonia just said, the more that you get on camera, the easier it's going to be. Honestly, it's a muscle. It's a muscle. It's a muscle. It's a muscle. It's a muscle, right? Let me see. All things Quee. This social media stuff is stressful and it's a job outside of what you really have going on. Quee, it is. I'll tell you something. If you didn't take anything from me tonight, I want you to think about happiness. Happiness is hard, meaning that if your job or your current job or whatever you're doing makes you happy, right? Or if it doesn't make you happy and you think doing your own thing or having your own business is going to make you happy, they're both hard, right? So doing that thing, putting in the work to grow your business, getting, ready for marketing and sales is hard. But is it going to make you happy? If the answer is yes, they're both hard. So the thing I would tell you is choose your hard,